Imagine coming home to your cave. You've been out all day hunting, tired, hungry, covered in mud. You walk through the entrance, and there they are, your partner and someone else, under the leaves. Did ancient humans cheat? The answer is yes, absolutely yes. And the evidence is wilder than you think. First, did ancient humans even have relationships? Yes. But not the way we think. There were no rings, no weddings, no Instagram posts announcing it. But pair bonding, two people choosing each other, is one of the oldest human behaviors we know of. Even 100,000 years ago, humans were forming couples, living together, raising children together, protecting each other. It was survival, not just romance. But here's where it gets interesting. Ancient humans were not saints, not even close. Scientists have analyzed ancient DNA from bones found across Europe and Asia, and what they found was messy. Children buried beside men who were not their biological fathers. Women who had children with multiple different partners. Cave communities where everyone was related to everyone in ways that would make your family tree look simple. And then there's the big one. Homo sapiens, that's us, had sex with Neanderthals, a completely different species. Not occasionally, regularly. How do we know? Because most people alive today still carry 1 to 4% Neanderthal DNA in their genes. Your great-great-great-grandmother did something very questionable with a Neanderthal, and you are the result. Now let's talk about jealousy. Because if there was cheating, there was definitely jealousy. And jealousy is not a modern emotion. Scientists believe jealousy is hardwired into the human brain as an evolutionary survival mechanism. For men, it was about paternity, making sure the child you're raising is actually yours. For women, it was about resources, making sure your partner wasn't giving food and protection to someone else's children. Jealousy wasn't petty drama. It was life and death, and violence followed. Archaeological evidence shows ancient humans fought each other over mates, frequently. Skulls with blunt force injuries, bodies buried with weapons. Ancient communities where the strongest males had access to more partners. Sound familiar? Human nature hasn't changed much. But here's the plot twist nobody talks about. Cheating may have actually helped human evolution. When humans mixed with different groups, even different species, the genetic diversity that came from it made us stronger, more resilient, better at fighting disease. Some of the Neanderthal genes we carry today actually helped our ancestors survive harsh climates and new environments. The greatest betrayal in human history may have also been one of our greatest survival advantages. So next time someone tells you cheating is unnatural, it's actually one of the most natural things humans have ever done. We've been doing it since before we had language, before we had fire, before we had anything. Ancient humans were not pure or innocent or simple. They were complicated, messy, emotional, driven by desire, just like us. The only difference? They didn't have to explain themselves in the comment section, which honestly sounds pretty great.